Alright, I'm going to go over the theme shortcodes, and let's go ahead and just create a page and call that test shortcodes, and we'll publish this page, and I'm going to open it in another tab. And so all the shortcodes, once you publish a page, will show up as the second row of icons, and if you hover over them for a second, they'll display what they are. So the first one's add a button, and etc. And I'll just start from the left and explain what they do. So the first one's button, and it's pretty easy. Basically, you have all these options. So the first one's link, so you can just type in a link to the site you want to go to. Then the target, you can leave it blank if you want, and it'll just, go to your current page. Or if you wanted to target, a different page, you can do like underscore blank for a new window, all that good stuff. And then you have sizes, and you just pick if you want small, medium, or large. You'll probably do medium is the most common, so let's go ahead and just pick medium. And then the gray is the default color, and in the documentation we have a list of all the other colors. You can do red, blue, whatever. And then text here, you can just do button text. And then let's update this page and check out the button we created. So we created this cool button right here. So it's super easy to create buttons. So I'm going to go over the columns probably either in another video or at the end of this one. The next one to go over is a toggle, and that one's pretty easy as well. Basically the only option you have is open or closed. So let's go ahead and have this one be closed. You would just delete the or and the first option. And then you have your title, which is the toggle part, and then all the text that is inside of the toggle. So if you refresh your page, you can see that. So then if you open it, all the text below, it's super easy. And then if you wanted a toggle, that was opened, you could just, oops, that was the wrong one. Toggle is this one. You could just have the first text be the open, and then you would have a toggle that was open. So it's really easy to have your toggles, and the tabs work pretty much the same way, except for you would have your title and your content for a tab. So that's one tab right there, and then this is the second tab. And if you wanted to add another tab, you can just copy and paste your tab right after the next one, and you would just do, let's do tab 3. Let's add 4 tabs. Let's do tab 4, and you get the idea. It's just one tab. And so let's view it. And so you'd have your tab title and then the content, and it's really easy to have tabbed content right there. And the last shortcode is a divider, and it's just very simple. All it does is divide content. You can see this little gray 1 pixel divider. It might be hard in the video, it's a little low quality, but there's just a little divider underneath. So the last thing to go over is these column shortcodes. So 1/2 and 1/2, and it's very easy. I'll put in some text so you can actually see the columns, and the only thing you need to pay attention to is this last equals, and if it's the last column, you change the no to yes. So since this is the last column, yes, and we have 2 half columns. So let's go ahead and do that with a 4th. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go ahead and type the text in so you can see it a little better. And the only one we need to worry about is the last column. And so the last one says no. Let's mark it as yes. Let's update that. And now we have our 4 columns. And then you can of course mix and match. So if you wanted a 1/2 and 2/4, you can do that as well. It's all very easy, and of course you just make sure that last equals no is last equals yes, and then you leave all the other ones alone, and then you can have your 1/2 column and then 2/4. So it's super easy to set up columns in all your shortcodes.